This video is going to be a voice overlay just to try something new and whatever, so let's hop right into it. Alright, so this video will be about my first job and kind of the things that happened throughout it and just all the quirky funny parts that had happened. So when I first applied, everything went pretty well, right? Like, you had someone introduce you, they show you the whereabouts, everything throughout the store. It's cool, you know, it's Walmart, whatever. But like, as you start to work there, you start to notice that some of the customers are a little bit goofy. My first example here is I was working and I saw this guy. He was a little bit of an older man, but you know, it was like 40s maybe, not that old. And he's a little bit of a bigger man too though. And he's on a black scooter, like one of the motorized ones, right? That they're usually pretty slow. Walmart offers them up front by all the carts or whatever. Well, he was on his own because one, there was flame stickers on the side, and two, this one went way faster than any other scooter that was made for shopping, at least in this store, so he had to have brought his own, which was fine and everything if he was aware of where he was going. Like, obviously he had a direct route, he knew where he was going, but he was not stopping for anyone in the way. Like, if you were to go on a racetrack and just expect cars to stop, that'd be stupid. But if you see someone sitting on a motorized scooter rolling at you at 20 miles an hour, you are going to need to dodge. And he was zooming through these aisles. He was not like I didn't even see him pick up anything. Sure, he had things in his cart maybe, but like, or like, you know, the little basket or whatever. But he would just zoom through the aisles, not even grabbing anything. Any shortcut to get to where he wanted. And if that meant sacrificing, you know, me on the way going by, or some of my coworkers or associates, or even some other shoppers, it looked like, he was not going to wait. He went fast. And, and you know, that's okay. But he would just keep going. Like, I remember throughout the day, I would still see him there. Like, because I worked, this was on a day where I had school, right? So it was a shorter 4 to 9 shift, which is about 5 hours, so it's not a bad shift. I saw him there at around 5, and I last remember seeing him there at around 8 to 9, so he was there pretty much my entire shift, just zooming. Like, I don't know if he left and came back to keep shopping, but like, he was just on his way. For my second story, I need to add a little bit of context here. So I was working in the Cap 2 department, which is basically the stocking team of the store, which is fine, you know, because you're putting things on the shelf and whatever. But then eventually they put a new thing out that kind of changed what you did in your job description. So instead of, like, stocking the whole store, that was Overnight's job. All Cap 2 did was stock grocery and then pull things to the edge of the shelf. And that was fine for the first like month or so, but that got boring really quick. Whereas prior, I was stocking like toys and pharmacy and just all the areas. This got dull, so I decided to switch my job and or positions at least. I was still working in the same store, and I went to the electronics department. And that was okay, you know, it's a little bit interesting, but they don't give you any training on like, okay, this is what you know, all the features of, you know, the few phones or whatever we got, or, you know, how this, like, what all the computers have. It's just kind of like a learn as you go type of thing. So I mean, it's an okay start, but you only really, you know, take the days easier the longer you're doing your job. Well, it kind of sucks though, because in the beginning, when I was dealing with customers, there was one man in particular who came up to me and asked me about his phone. And he was an older gentleman who was like had a balding head and gray hair, whatever. And you could tell he wasn't really all there, which was okay, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really care. It was a long day. And he walks up to me and he shows me his phone and he goes, you need to help me. lizard people hacked my phone, and he shows it to me, and it's just all the colors are inverted, so you know, you're able just to go in the phone and undo that in settings. Sure, that's fine. He's like praising me once I did that. Keep in mind, we're not even supposed to like mess with other people's phones. Like, that's like, I don't know what it is, but Walmart just hates it, so we're not allowed to set up phones or access them for like legal reasons or something. I don't know. Anyway, the man kind of just left after that, and that was kind of it from as far as I could tell. Later I heard he was banned from the store, so I don't know what's up with that, but you know, we can just hope for the best for him. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Be sure to subscribe so that way you can catch more Walmart stories and Hypixel gameplay in the future. Otherwise, you guys have a wonderful day.